Hello everyone, welcome to Civil Sara. So today we are going to discuss UPSC Civil Service Examination prelim syllabus, like what is the syllabus given by the Civil Service Board and what are the things you should keep in mind while studying the prelim syllabus. So if you are new to our channel, please do like, share and subscribe our channel. So let's move forward and understand the prelim syllabus. First thing about this UPSC Civil Service Examination, what is the Civil Service Examination, like what are the stages and other things which we have been dealt in our previous video. I'll share the link in the description section, you can follow it. So as we have discussed above, that the UPSC Civil Service Examination will be conducted in 3 stages, which are preliminary examination, mains examination and the personality tests. So in these 3 stages, the UPSC demands certain set of skills and the knowledge from you guys. So you should get acquired with those knowledge and skills through time. So let's move forward and understand the prelims syllabus. What are the prelims details which have been provided by the UPSC? The first thing is, the examination shall comprise of 2 compulsory papers of 200 marks each. Like 2 papers will be there and it will be of 200 marks each, and both will be of objective type. There will be multiple choice questions and each will be held for 2 hours. Like 4 options will be provided for every questions and you need to mark the correct answer. And the other thing is like the GS paper 2, like paper 2 will be a qualifying paper and you need to score minimum qualifying marks which have been 33%, like you need to score 33% of 200 marks, that is 66 marks you need to score for qualifying the paper 2. And the paper 1 will be about depending upon the cutoff, like as you all know that more than 5 lakh people will appear and only handful of 13 to 14,000 will be writing means. So depending upon the cutoff of every examination, depending upon the cutoff of each year, so the candidates will be qualifying depending upon that. And the question papers will be provided in a set, and it will be both in Hindi and English language. So these are the various details which have been provided by the UPSC. So let's move forward. What is the syllabus provided by the UPSC? Like what is the paper 1 syllabus which has been mentioned in the website? The first thing is current events of national and international importance. Like you need to get thorough with the current events which have been taking place every day in and day out basis. Like what are the things which have been happening in India and even abroad. You need to have a brief idea about that. For that you need to go through the newspapers, like daily newspapers of the Hindu or the Indian Express, whichever you may feel very good. And the other thing is you can also follow PIB, like Press Information Bureau, the government websites, and PRS India and others to get accurate information about everything. So these are the things which you have to do while preparing the current events. And the other thing is like history of India and Indian national movement. Like in the history of India, the questions have been coming from all the 3 streams of history, like ancient, medieval and modern India. And there will also be questions from the art and culture background, where where art and artifacts will be of great importance, and all these questions will be asked on the day in and day out basis. And the other thing which have been provided by UPSC is the India and the world geography, physical, social, economic geography of India and the world. You can prepare the geography portions through NCERTs, like from class 6 to class 12th. All the information regarding the geography portion will be provided, and most of the questions will be coming from this standard books only. And you can also expect the question depending upon the current affairs, like what are the things which have been in news in the recent times. Most of the times the questions will be from that background. So these are the things in paper 1 syllabus. And the other things are like Indian polity and governance, like constitution, political system, panchayati raj, rights and issues. So all the polity and governance related topics will also be asked in the UPSC, and you can prepare for these like through the standard books, Lakshmikant, etc. These are very important books which you can study for polity, and even the NCERT books will also provide effective information. And the other thing is like economic and social development of poverty, inclusion, demography and the social structure. Like all the economic related economic topics and social development, sustainable development, all related topics will also be asked. And even the government related social sector initiatives, like government schemes which have been provided for all the people, will also be undertaken in this. So these are the basic ideas. I hope you got the idea about it. So let's move forward and understand that general issues of environment, ecology, biodiversity, climate change that do not require a subject specialization. Like most of the questions, like more than 20 questions will be asked from environment and ecology topic, as UPSC will also conduct the same preliminary examination for IFOS, the Forest Service also. So most of the questions were from environment will be expected here. So you don't need any subject level specialization, but only like class 12th level like environment would be enough. So these are the topics you can study through the standard books or also NCRTs, as we discussed above. And there is other thing like general science topic, like all the science and technology related topics will also be asked. And so these are the things which you have to study for the paper 1 perspective. I hope you understood all the major dimensions and keywords which you have to keep in mind while preparing for the paper 1. So let's move forward and understand the paper 2 syllabus. For paper 2 CSAT, the subject provided here is comprehension. Like they will be providing a comprehension, and they will be asked questions like 4 to 5 questions depending upon the comprehension. You have to answer them. And the other thing is like interpersonal skills, including the communication skills, etc., will also be checked, like grammar and fill in the blanks. All these kind of questions will be asked. And the other thing is logical reasoning and analytical ability. This will be of only class 12th level. They won't be so much tough like CAT level, but you can answer them. You have to prepare depending upon the previous year questions. And other thing is like for paper 2 there will be general mental ability. Mental ability questions like reasoning questions will also be there. Age problems, percentage, profit loss, all other questions will be there. And decision making and problem solving skills will also be tested here. And the other thing is that like basic numeracy and data interpretation, like these kind of topics like number system questions, all these kind of questions will be asked. These will be of only class 10th, class 12th level, not like CAT level or subject related specific level, but this will be manageable. And these are the things which have been provided by the UPSC regarding the syllabus. I hope you understood all the topics which I have been explaining. So let's move forward and understand the note. Like what are the things you should keep in mind while preparing. The first thing is that paper 2 will be of qualifying paper, and you need to qualify by scoring more than 33% of the marks. And the questions will be of multiple choice, objective type, as we discussed above. And the other thing is like it is mandatory that the candidate needs to appear in both the papers, so that they evaluate each and every question. And if you only appear for one paper and if you don't appear for the other paper, you won't be considered for the evaluation, like won't be considered cleared for the next stage. So these are the things which have been provided. So let's move forward and understand like what are the sources you need to prepare for clearing the prelims. The first thing is newspapers and government websites like PIV, PRS India, Yojana, etc. You need to prepare your current affairs through them. So these will be very, very important. And you can also prepare through any current affairs magazine from the Standard Coaching Institute, which you might feel okay. You can study those and prepare your current affairs. And the other thing is like previous year questions. You need to go through the previous year questions, and you need to break the idea about what the UPSC is asking, what is the demand of each and every topic, and what kind of questions have been coming in the recent times. And the other thing is you can prepare your sources through standard textbooks, like for polity, Lakshmikant, history, Spectrum, and the other things which you and the other books and the standard books which you might feel. And the NCRTs are the basics. These are the bibles for your preparation. You need to study the NCRTs effectively and gain more and more knowledge from them. And you need to practice more and more tests for prelims. Like you need to go through the topic and give a test from the previous year questions or any other MCQs you might feel okay. And you can also go through the tests through our shorts which you have been providing in our channel. And the other thing is practice CSAT questions. As the CSAT has been becoming more and more challenging for the other stream like non-engineering students, like it has becoming quite tougher these days. So you need to practice CSAT and make sure that you clear each and every paper. So these are the things which I have been waiting to tell you. So I hope I cleared all the major doubts which you have been having regarding the syllabus of prelims. So we'll also make a video about the strategy, like what all should be kept in mind, and from scratch how to prepare for prelims. And hope we will also cover some of the MCQs in our lectures in the coming videos. So if you have any doubts and queries, please do comment in the comment section below. So let's, if you feel that, if you like my content and explanation, please like the video, share among your friends, and please do subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon. Thank you very much. Your response has been amazing. It's boost my energy day in and day out. Thank you very much.